Right now, classes are canceled at Monona Grove High School after the sudden death of a teacher. Also, a community in Columbia County is pushing back at the idea of the removal of a popular bridge. We'll tell you what the city leaders are now doing. And Florida Governor Ron Desantis campaigning for Tim Michels in Wisconsin this weekend. What can we expect? Thanks for joining us tonight at 6, everyone. Eric and Charlotte have the night off. A Madison area high school canceled classes today, wanting to give students and staff time to grieve. A Monona Grove teacher and coach died suddenly last night. Charles Ping lived in Monona with his wife and 3 children. In an email to parents, the district said he collapsed while coaching a tennis match on Thursday. Ping was also an art teacher and supervisor for the school's anime and Asian clubs. News 3 Now's Andrew Banstra is live tonight at Monona Grove High School with more. Andrew?
Students I spoke with at Monona Grove High School today described Mr. Ping as the backbone of the school. They considered him to be one of the best motivators in the building. Despite classes being canceled, the district kept the building open for counseling and to allow people to grieve together if they wanted to. The football game is still on for tonight, and the night will be dedicated to Mr. Ping and his favorite color, calling it Pink for Ping.
I mean, he always wore a lot of colorful pink shirts, so that was kind of what we thought about for the theme. And then, you know, he touched a lot of people in the community, so obviously a bunch of people want to come out and show their support.
Students tell me Mr. Ping made everyone feel safe, and he made genuine connections with them during his time. All concessions revenue will be donated to the family at tonight's football game against Mount Orab with kickoff right here at 7 p.m. Students will tell me more about this tonight at 10, so make sure to tune in. Live in Monona, Andrew Banstra, News 3 Now.
We will see you at 10, Andrew. Thank you. And while tonight's football game will still be played, the tailgate and youth night will be rescheduled. Students are also organizing a Pink Out for Ping event at tonight's game. Those who want to participate should wear pink to the game. Let's check your certified most accurate forecast for the weekend now with meteorologist Chris Reese. Chris?
Hey, it's a comfortable night, and if you're planning on going to a football game, not a bad night for it. We do have the sunshine out there, and it is still comfortable. You see a little bit of cloud cover out on the horizon there. 78 is where our temperature does stand right now. Winds are still out of the south at 11. That's pushed our dew point up to about 60, but still it is really not all that humid out there. Lone Rock, you are at 80, 78 in Boscobel. Our friends at Wautoma are hanging out at 77, 74 in the Wisconsin Dells. And Baraboo, lots of us really hanging out to those mid and upper 70s. 76 is a very popular number across the Madison Metro right now. We'll continue to watch your temperatures falling into the 60s overnight tonight. This is Doppler track. You see a lot of showers developing back to our west. This will be a part of what is our next rain chance as we go forward. We're going to break down what to expect and how that could impact tomorrow's Badger game coming up.
All right, Chris, thank you. Several bridges allow people to cross a small canal in Columbia County, but one of those in particular is important to those who live right next to it, and they're pushing back against the city's plans to remove it. Logan Reichstadt reports from Portage.
The quietness here, and, you know, of course, the bridge.
That's what drew Patricia Jensen to the Riverwood Apartments in Portage 3.5 years ago. But that bridge connecting her building to downtown could go away.
Then how are we going to get around? Because, like I said, a lot of people don't have cars here, and they depend on that bridge to get to places.
The bridge itself is deteriorating and becoming unsafe. Jensen and her neighbors say they didn't hear anything about plans to remove it until a few days ago.
We just had a note in our mailboxes that it was a done deal, that they were going to take it down because it needed too much repair.
Now, within sight of the old bridge is this new bridge that opened several years ago, but residents say this doesn't necessarily meet all their needs. Those in wheelchairs or walkers, or those with pets, for example, say that this grooved surface can cause issues getting around.
The removal of the bridge was actually the first time it was brought up was back in 2015, 2016.
Mayor Mitchell Craig says there's likely not much that can be done to improve the newer pedestrian bridge, but given the pushback, the city is now looking to hire an engineering firm to see if anything can be done to save the old one.
And if it's not structurally sound, because obviously we can replace the top of the bridge, that's not the issue. But if it's structurally sound, and if it's not, how can we as a city repair it and keep the current bridge where it currently is?
Plans to remove the bridge are now on hold, a temporary win for people like Jensen, but she says finding a way to keep it would be the best permanent solution.
The elderly are the ones that's going to be, you know, missing out a lot.
In Portage, Logan Reichstad, News 3 Now.
Now, replacing the old bridge with a brand new one wouldn't come cheap. The one built a few years ago cost $250,000, and the mayor expects the price tag to be even higher today. 50 Venezuelan migrants sent to Martha's Vineyard are now taking shelter at a military base. The state's emergency management agency is working with officials to ensure food and other essential services for the families. The migrants arrived in Martha's Vineyard on 2 chartered planes Wednesday. Florida Governor Ron Desantis took credit for sending them on a flight from Texas to Massachusetts. Desantis, meanwhile, will be in Wisconsin this weekend. He's campaigning with Republican gubernatorial candidate Tim Michels. Political reporter Will Keneally joins us now with more on what may be driving Desantis to come to the Badger State. Will?
So we've already seen a couple of national figures campaigning for Michels, first Donald Trump and now Ron DeSantis. While DeSantis isn't as well known as Trump, political scientist Charles Franklin says that some of the DeSantis policies are considered just as divisive by voters. So does that help or hurt Michels to campaign with him? Franklin says it's complicated.
It's not a trivially easy calculation to make about whether the net effect is good or bad, but within the party, I think both are helpful for building up base voter support. Both are helpful. Trump probably more so.
So the flip side of this is that DeSantis is a possible candidate to run for president in 2024. And Franklin says that coming to Wisconsin could help him on that end. Tying himself to Michels, especially if Michels wins this fall, could be a boost for DeSantis heading into 2024. So what to listen for? Franklin says election integrity could be a key issue, especially to see how it energizes the GOP base and if it turns off some of those independent voters.
Will, thank you. A Milwaukee woman is sentenced to 3 years probation for her role in the death of baby Teresa. Back in April, Karen Lutonen pleaded guilty to 1 count of concealing the death of a child. In 2009, the body of a newborn girl had been found near Lone Road in the town of Teresa. The case went cold after law enforcement failed to identify the baby. But in March of this year, the case was cracked and Lutonen was identified as the girl's mother and charged for not reporting her death. Uw-Madison police say they arrested a teen from Waunakee for a string of sexual assaults while passing people on a scooter. On Wednesday, UW-PD officials first released images of the person who they believe inappropriately touched and slapped people. The teen now faces 2 counts of 4th-degree sexual assault. The Madison community continues to come together, offering support to the 3 children who lost their parents in a murder-suicide. A GoFundMe page was set up earlier this week by friends and neighbors of the Ray family. It initially had a goal of $10,000 to help pay for funeral costs and support the children. Right now, more than $110,000 has been donated. If you would like to donate, we have a link on our website, channel3000.com. Let's get an update now on our Coats for Kids campaign. Right now, the Community Action Coalition has collected 1,483 coats. While it's a great start, we still have a long way to go to reach our goal of 5,000 kid-sized coats. Remember, you can drop off any new or gently used coat at any area Clinky Cleaners now through October 8th. And you can also go to the Coalition's Amazon wish list to find a selection of coats. We have a link to that list at channel3000.com/coats for kids. Still to come tonight at 6, the oldest food festival in the Midwest makes its triumphant return after a 4-year hiatus. Plus, a movie theater in central Wisconsin is back in action and throwing a big party to celebrate. We'll tell you what the new owner says it means to the community.
Stoughton Health's Breast Cancer Risk Assessment can help you understand your personal breast cancer risk and strategies to reduce your risk. The screening is a free service Stoughton Health offers to help women take charge of their health.
Slumberland Furniture has savings up to 50% off list prices, or in some cases, even more, at our Labor Day sale on now. Shop our big selection of sectionals, sofas, recliners, dining, and bedrooms. Shop the huge Labor Day sale on now.
I'm gonna miss you.
At Prudential, we can't tell you when your kids will finally go out on their own. But we can at least make sure that when they do, you're ready. That's why millions rely on us for the rock-solid strength that helps you plan for and achieve your retirement dreams. Whichever road you take, who's your rock?
Looks like they finally got rid of that trip hazard. They pump it full of mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Where are the patched holes? Where's the splashed mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Concrete lifting technologies can quickly raise and level any concrete surface using cutting-edge foam technology made in Wisconsin. Fast and accurate and eco-friendly.
How did those guys do it? Where are the holes? Where's the mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Get up to 50% off list prices or more at our Labor Day mattress sale at Slumberland Furniture. Like this special purchase Sealy Posturepedic for just $5.99, or this ultra firm Sealy Posturepedic for $10.99. For your easiest shopping ever, Slumberland Furniture.
Stoughton Health's Breast Cancer Risk Assessment can help you understand your personal breast cancer risk and strategies to reduce your risk. The screening is a free service Stoughton Health offers to help women take charge of their health.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. A small-town movie theater is back open, and the new owner and his family are throwing a big celebration. The Montello movie theater had been closed since the pandemic, but that's when Kerry Mann Jr. and his family stepped in. Mann says it's his life's goal to not only reopen the theater, but to keep prices family-friendly. All tickets will be priced at $5, with a bag of popcorn costing $2.
When we decided to take over, I'm like, I don't want to change a thing from what you're doing, other than I really want to highlight the history of the building. The history here is just amazing.
The theater actually started out as an opera house back in 1878. Mann and his wife wrote and published a book about its history and plan to give tours of the building. Tonight's movie, by the way, will be Back to the Future. For the first time in 4 years, Cheese Days in Greene County is back. Held on the historic Courthouse Square in downtown Monroe, the food festival has been held every 2 years since 1914, making it the longest-running food festival in the Midwest. It wasn't held in 2020 because of the pandemic. Still ahead tonight at 6, Lambeau Field shows off what it's been cooking up for the NFL season. Also, how a new development looks to help those working on farms in Lafayette County. Plus, could it be another wet weekend ahead of us? Chris Reese is back with your complete forecast when we return.
Ashley's Fall Scratch-Off promotion is happening now. Come in now for your scratch card that could be worth up to $5,000. Plus, get 78% off clearance items. Plus, 60-month special financing. Plus, doorbuster deals. Plus, fast delivery. Don't miss these savings. Ashley.
Hey, we're here at the local farmers market where Informed Choice Insurance Agency is offering fresh, hand-picked local Medicare. What do you mean when you say shop local for Medicare?
A lot of Medicare health plans have benefits that are specific to your county. So why would you call a national 1-800 number when your local Medicare plans have all the bells and whistles the national TV ads promise, only better?
Don't be fooled by national TV hype. When it comes to your Medicare options, keep it local with Informed Choice Insurance Agency, and their services are free.
The Labor Day sale at Steinhafel's Furniture and Mattress Superstores has been extended. Start with store-wide savings of 35 to 85%. Plus, take advantage of tons of bonus buys. And get big savings on all the best brands of mattresses. Save up to $600 on a Beauty Rest Black mattress. Or save up to $500 on a Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattress. And with Steinhafel's special financing, your purchase just got more affordable. Shop now in-store and online at steinhafels.com.
Look, we knew the other side would make up lies about me to scare you. Now they're claiming I want to defund the police and abolish ICE. That's a lie. I'll make sure our police have the resources and training they need to keep our communities safe. And that our communities have the resources to stop crime before it happens. I'll bring back manufacturing. And I'll pass a middle-class tax cut. And if that's too scary for Washington, then so be it. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Volunteering offers more than benefits for those served. Volunteers reap health benefits from the time they give. RSVP of Dane County's Driver Services Program needs volunteers to provide rides to medical appointments and deliver meals to older adults in Dane County. Ideal candidates are of legal driving age, love to drive, and meet new people. Schedules are very flexible, and volunteer drivers will use their own vehicles and are reimbursed for mileage. To make a difference, please contact RSVP of Dane County today.
Ashley is Wisconsin's largest mattress retailer, and their fall scratch-off promotion is happening now. Come in now for a scratch card worth up to $5,000, plus $400 off any size Purple Plus mattress. Like this Purple Plus Queen, only $14.99. Don't miss these mattress savings. Ashley.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
About 2,500 people live in the city of Darlington, but there are many more who work and live in the surrounding farms. And that's why a new development, the first of its kind in the area, could come up huge for a big industry in this state. Our Catherine Merck has more on what's expected from the project.
Here at the Meadows, they're going to provide something that hasn't been available in this community before.
The unique part about this project is that it is specifically targeted and set aside for individuals and families that are working in the agricultural industry.
Nicole Solheim with Sinair is behind what will soon be a 32-unit housing complex. Its mission will help a community that's key to Wisconsin.
So Lafayette County is a huge agricultural economy. Agricultural industry provides over half of the jobs in the county, and obviously they need housing and affordable quality housing to support the workers that are working in those businesses.
Sinair is a nonprofit with offices around the Midwest. The project in Darlington supports the nonprofit's mission of creating economic support for communities.
Darlington's been very welcoming. We had support from the mayor and even the sheriff's department early on, making sure that we'd have a wraparound ready community for the residents of the development.
2- and 3-bedroom units are available, and most rent for less than $1,000 a month.
Our goal, along with our partner Southwest Cap, was to provide quality, affordable housing for these families so that they can remain in the community and support these businesses.
An event is planned to celebrate the opening of the housing here in October. Reporting from Darlington, I'm Catherine Merck with News 3 Now.
Thank you, Catherine. Now let's go back to Chris for a complete look at the weekend forecast. Chris?
Hey, we're going to start with the final drive forecast. Right now, the pick game of the week, that's going to be Lodi at Edgewood. That's being played downtown at Breese-Stevens Field, by the way. Temperatures around 80 right now. We'll be cooling down into the mid-70s by 7:30. 10 o'clock, temperatures right around 70. You notice the cloud cover will be on the increase, though, throughout the evening. There's a very slow-moving cold front back to the north and west. This weekend, it has nowhere near the amount of moisture that it had last weekend, so I'm not expecting as much rain. But still, this slow-moving cold front will send some cloud cover, and eventually the chances for some showers our way. If you're headed up to the cabin before it really gets too cold to do so, up towards Rice Lake, Eau Claire, and Wausau, we are tracking more of those showers right now. Southern Wisconsin, we do remain dry at the moment. That includes us right here in the Madison Metro. So as that final drive game takes place downtown, I'm not expecting any issues. 78 right now, wind still southerly. You've got a nice breeze at about 11 miles per hour. That's the sustained wind. That's keeping those temperatures fairly warm. Middleton, you're at 78 right now, but it's about 76 in Stoughton, Sun Prairie, and Waunakee, along with Sauk City, all at 76. Mount Horeb, you're at 75, 75 for Belleville, Oregon, and Verona at this hour. Let's push you forward. 10 o'clock, you see the cloud covers, winds stay out of the south. While we're sleeping, I can't rule out a chance of seeing some showers overnight into tomorrow morning. This is 6 o'clock tomorrow, a shower or two, but we generally say a little bit drier. It's got a lot of dry air to overcome before any of that truly makes it to the ground. Tomorrow into the afternoon and evening, again, some showers may try to show up on radar, but again, you're battling the drier air, so I've only given you a real slight chance of some showers and thunderstorms, where we start to see a little bit more moisture as we get closer to the arrival of that front, and that'll happen mainly during the overnight hours, Saturday and into Sunday. This is where our best chance for rain comes through. By the time you wake up on Sunday, most of that's out of here. Sunday at lunchtime, temperatures are right around 80 again. We really don't cool off all that much behind the front. Let me tell you when we will begin to cool off, though. That's going to be towards the middle of the week next week. This is Tuesday. Tuesday is the warmest part of the week. Strong winds out of the south and west. We get the surge of warmth, but then by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we will see a shot of some cooler air working its way into the picture, and I'll show you those temperatures in just a moment. For tonight, though, mid to upper 60s, so your overnight lows. Anyone that gets the cloud cover, you will see a little bit warmer overnight tonight. 80s and upper 70s tomorrow, so upper 70s to right around 80. Here's the extended forecast. 84 on Tuesday, 79 Wednesday, 61, though, by next weekend. Yeah, that could be the forecast high, and that's with sunshine. It looks like the first weekend in a while coming up that I have not been looking at chances for rain.
That's a good thing. All right, thank you, Chris. Well, not only will this Sunday be the Packers' first home game of the season, but fans will also get the first taste of the new foods on the concession menus at Lambeau Field. 13 new items will be available this season. Some of them are a jalapeno popper, grilled cheese with chorizo sausage strips, and a Flamin' Hot Cheetos mac and cheese with chorizo, sour cream, and cheese on top. Packers representatives say they hope the variety will satisfy the palate of every fan.
Part of our wish for the experience here at Lambeau Field on game day is to have each part of your visit be top-notch. We are very pleased to see what Zach and his team have cooked up this year, and we know the fans will be excited.
The concessions are available at the majority of stands on game day all season long.
That's a lot of cheese. Yeah. Coming up in sports, Badgers versus Gators at the Kohl Center. Do I really have to say much more than that? Why Wisconsin says they're going to take in tonight's moment. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend. That's a 30-cent fuel saver this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Do you feel safe? Mandela Barnes would eliminate cash bail, setting accused criminals free into the community before trial, even with shootings, robberies, carjackings, violent attacks on our police. More than 300 murders last year alone. Yet Barnes has even supported defunding the police. Mandela Barnes, he stands with them, not us. Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Update your home and find your style with 11% off Patriot Lighting at Menards. Choose from our huge selection of lights and ceiling fans. They add elegance to any room and reduce energy costs all year round. We carry a great selection of styles and finishes, so you're sure to find a look that's right for you. Stop in and brighten your day with 11% off all lights and ceiling fans from Patriot Lighting, now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Golden Cars is having a big end of summer sale with 20
2020 Chevy Malibu starting at $21,995 or $349 per month.
Don't miss out on all end of summer sales. The best selection of 2020 Chevy Malibu starting at $21,995 or $349 per month.
Goldman Cars has been family owned and operated for over 50 years, so just come on in and ask for my brother Dealing Donovan.
Or my sister Crystal the Pistol Gobin.
Go to Goldman Cars East or West.
You gotta go to Gobin. GobinCars.com.
They say a good steak shouldn't be covered in sauce. That's why this prime rib is covered in fire-roasted peppers and provolone. But if you want sauce, it's in the bag. Arby's, we have the meat.
Earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend. That's a 30-cent fuel saver this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Many people dread going there. But this employee makes visits to the DMV as easy as
1, 2, and 3.
Mark Kane meets a photographer whose approach is picture perfect.
Great, very well done.
Monday on News 3 Now at 10.
The countdown to first serve at the Kohl Center is a little over an hour away between Florida and Wisconsin, and it's going to be quite the scene. The goal, obviously, besides winning the match, is setting a new attendance record, which, if everything goes to plan, will happen. Now, as far as the match goes, the Badgers will be dialed in, but they'll also make sure to take everything in because something like this doesn't happen all the time.
We were just shocked to see the court and see all the chairs and get to experience the Kohl Center from down below. I think just like taking in moments like that and accepting that you're gonna need moments like that.
Yes, there's very quickly an easy put the blinders on and get into game mode, but also take the time to step back and appreciate where you are at the time.
There's no bigger honor at Wisconsin than to have a C on your sweater. And this season, Britta Kerr will be skating with the role of captain of the Badger women's hockey team. The senior forward is no stranger to leading a team. Captain Kerr served as a captain for USA Hockey's collegiate women's national team. And the day Mark Johnson recruited the Bismarck native, well, he had a hunch she'd wear the C sometime during her UW career.
Just as a natural fit. I know when we recruited her, I anticipated her one day being our captain, and that happens to be this year, so I'm excited for her.
They couldn't have made a better decision on that since the day I stepped on campus, and even before I got here, she's been a leader for me, showing me the ways. She's someone who just works so hard behind the camera that not everyone sees, and I'm excited to watch her as our captain this year, and I know she'll bring our team to great places.
This season, the State Boys and Girls Hockey Tournament will no longer be played at the Alliant Energy Center. State will now skate at Capitol Ice Arena in Middleton. Since 1971, all but 3 state hockey tournaments have been played at the Coliseum at the Alliant Energy Center. And the best way to describe the Packers heading into their primetime Week 2 matchup with the Bears? Questionable. Today, Matt LaFleur listed Alan Lazard, David Bakhtiari, Elton Jenkins, and John Runyon all as questionable. So it's kind of a wait-and-see type thing. The good news, though, they did all practice today in some fashion. Gonna need those guys.
Yes, yes, we are. And you gonna have any weather issues if you're going to Lambeau this weekend?
I don't expect anything major. We will see some chances for some rain, but for the most part, that happens at optimal time while most of us are asleep. But that chance of rain will be there. 79 on Sunday, and then by Monday, we could also see a shower or two. But really, that's all that's really there in the forecast. No real heavy rain. It's just a chance for a shower here.
Not like last weekend.
Not like last weekend.
Yeah, thank goodness. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and hope to see you back here tonight at 10.